So I'm inviting everyone here to take a very deep breath, a very full and slow breath through the nose. The eyes are closed here. And this breath is very specific. It's a very specific kind of breath. It's a very light and full breath. You're slowly filling up the lungs here. So this might be the only time in your day that you're breathing like this. So this is a very precious moment here. Really give yourself the experience of full, complete, and deeply relaxing breaths. This is a very soothing breath, a pacifying breath that works from the inside out. So from the inside, you're being pacified. The organs, the muscles, pacified. The nervous system, pacified. You're breathing so fully, so attentively. And you can feel your neck relax, the shoulders relax. Right between the eyebrows, relax. Take a full breath. And this is so deeply pacifying for the heart here. The heart's going through so much every day. Our hearts are going through so much with this enormous collective shift that's happening. Let's pacify the heart here, just with our thought, just with our intention. The heart begins to pacify. It's not just your breath that's pacifying you. It's everyone on this call. Their breath is also assisting you in being pacified, deeply relaxed. So we're connecting with the breath of many, a soul family, a community that thinks and feels so similarly to us. It's an incredible and beautiful opportunity here. We're building a space of love, not just the people on this call, but all of the people in the Ringing Cedars community in North America. We're breathing with them on a soul level. In Russia, breathing with them on a soul level. In every other country in the world that has Ringing Cedars community members, we're breathing with all of them on a soul level. We are an extended family. We resonate with one another. We are helping each other rebuild pristine origins in our lives, in their lives, and for this incredible, incredible planet. Continue to breathe here. So we're connected through breath. We're also connected through the heart as well. So heart beating, our hearts are beating, communicating, connecting with one another. We're going to take a few more breaths here. Let yourself feel and even see this living image, this very potent energy of being connected to a collective earthly family everywhere, all over the world. We're breathing together. So we're going to take this journey, all of us together. All of us. We're going to begin first by creating a space of love between us, in the room we're in, the space we're in. This is a space of love. This is a space of utmost respect. This is a space of pristine origins. We're awakening that energy in our body, in our space right away now, calling it in now. And then all together, let's imagine ourselves. We're going to take ourselves into an alternate reality. I can say it's the future, and it is actually the future, but we're going to make the future be available and accessible and actually alive right here in this present moment, like it's actually happening. So we're going to pretend like it's happening now. Even though it's the future, it's happening now. So what's happening is we're all standing. You are standing on a hill. You're standing on this hill and you can feel bare feet on the ground of this hill, the grass, the earth, and how incredibly loving and supportive it is for you. Take a deep breath and you can breathe in the smell of the earth and the grass beneath you. This is an incredibly rich and nourished earth. You can smell it, you can feel it through your feet. You're invoking yourself in this space like you're actually there. So you can feel the warmth under your feet. You can feel the groundedness, the earthiness, the connection through the base of your body. You can smell from the scent of the earth and the grass that the earth and grass, it is so alive. This is a land that has been so well taken care of. You can just feel it. Take a deep breath. You're breathing in this incredible energy into your feet, up your legs, right into your body. You're energized, anchored, just from connecting with the earth. And as you continue to breathe here together, you can feel the warmth all around you. So this environment, the warmth of the air, the warmth of the sun, it's everything is so incredibly intimate. You can feel that connection. You can feel it nourishing you, supporting you. Let yourself feel that in your body now. Maybe a tingling, maybe a lightness. Let yourself be receptive to this pristine earth beneath you, this pristine air. It is so clean, so warm, so fresh. You're breathing it into your lungs. Breathing in this pure, pristine air, you can feel like it's nourishing you. It's almost like a food. It's regenerating you from the very deepest level. Take a deep breath. You know this space. This space is your space. It's a co-creative space. And as you imagine yourself looking from the top of the hill, you're looking across so many intricately, beautifully designed domains. Let yourself see them. So imagine this with detail, with great imagery, with feeling. You're seeing this now, a living image of an incredible landscape that is absolutely filled with domains. What kind of energy does that create? What does that energy create in your body? All around you, 360, you can see incredible, intricate, beautiful, handcrafted, co-creative domains. You're breathing now an even greater depth. You're breathing in an entire scope of scents in the air that are emanating from these domains. You're smelling incredible cedar, fresh cedar. You're smelling pine and birch trees. You're seeing fruit trees galore absolutely everywhere, all around you. This incredible orchestra of colors from gardens. Beautiful textures, shapes, and sizes from flower beds. You're seeing living hedges, all different shapes and sizes. Take a very deep breath. This is where you live. You live amongst all of these domains and all of the people that live in them. Let's take a big breath again. It's time to go and see this domain of yours. You're walking and you can feel an effortless walk down this hill. It's effortless. Your body is so supported by the elements of this space. Your body is feels so vital and light. As you continue to walk, it is pure joy, pure elation, knowing that you are walking towards your beautiful domain that you've created with the hands of so many community members around you that you trust, that you connect with, that you adore. Maybe your heart begins to flutter. Let yourself feel it. You're walking closer and closer to your domain and you can see it. What do you see? What does the house, the home itself look like? Create the roof, create the walls with living images, with the detail, with feeling. See the windows, see the door frame and the door itself. Let the image come to you or create it itself yourself if you can't see it. Observe what's around the house. Maybe flower beds, maybe herb gardens, maybe a living fence. What are you seeing around this beautiful home of yours? You're coming closer and closer to this plot of land. Take a deep breath. And what are the ethers that you're instantly met with? What are you connecting with first regarding scent? Is it coming from a fruit tree? Is it coming from the herb garden? Is it coming from the flowers? Maybe the trees, or maybe it's a spring of water. Let yourself feel it. Taking a deep breath again. Let's walk over. We're walking over to that beautiful garden of yours and stand in front of it. You're looking at all of the vegetables, all of the berry bushes, all of the herbs. You're gazing and looking at maybe even trellises of fruits that are growing over trellises. What are you seeing? What are you observing? Take a deep breath. This is an incredible abundance that you have created, and each seed was placed under your tongue. Each of these intelligent plants knows you so well, and you know them. Let yourself feel this energy. We're standing in front of the garden. in all of its nourishment and medicine and abundance. And stand there with a big open heart and let yourself feel this intelligent, incredible healing connection you have with it. And take a deep, deep breath. Incredible ethers filling up the air. Let yourself intuitively walk over to something that is calling to you in the garden. It could be an edible flower, it could be a herb, it could be a berry, it could be a vegetable, it could be a fruit. Walk over to something that's calling you now. Walking over to it, make it real, bring in detail. Reach over and touch that life-giving plant in your hands. Feel the texture, look at the colors, look at the shape. Feel the connection you have to it and the incredible joy it gives you to be so connected to the land in this way. Let's take a deep breath. And you're going to take that edible, whatever it is, flower, herb, fruit, veggie, whatever it is, take it off the vine, hold it in your hands and feel vital energy emanating in your palms. Pristine, these are pristine plants from a pristine garden, planted with pristine intentions from you. And then imagine yourself taking that edible plant, whatever it is, putting it in your mouth, and with so much love and attention. You're eating with so much love and attention this plant. And let yourself taste the incredibleness of what it is that you are consuming. Bringing in all the sensations here. All of the degrees of taste that you can imagine, that you can create on your palate. And again, take a deep breath. Swallowing. And take a moment and just feel. This is your garden and it's so abundant, so plentiful. It feeds you and it feeds community members. And on that note, imagine yourself looking up and you can see a community member from a neighboring domain. They're walking over towards you. And they're bringing something from their garden for you. This is someone maybe you know, or maybe you haven't met yet. But this person right away, as they walk closer and closer, you can see in their eyes that they're also mirroring this incredible, pristine, incredible nature. Take a deep breath, connect through their eyes. Connect with their heart. There's a very loving camaraderie, companion connection with this person. Just so supportive, so familiar. They're embodying that really relaxed, vital, peaceful energy that you also have in your body. So you can see yours through their example, through their nature. Let's take a deep breath. You're looking around with this friend. You're seeing all the other elements of your domain, your 2.5 acres. What else are you observing? What do you see? The trees, the living forest, maybe there's a beehive, maybe there's a well. Bring in those details, whatever they are now. If they're not coming to you, create them. And again, let's take a breath here. You're nourished and supported by absolutely everything here. This is your safe dwelling where you can cultivate incredible peace, where you can feel so intimately connected with the earth. You're regenerating the earth with the life you're creating there. You're regenerating trust among human beings by developing these communities, cultivating and building these communities around you. You're purifying your body with all of these pristine herbs and gardens all around you. We're returning back to our original relationship. Pristine, whole and complete. The way it was intended. Let's take this last step together. Imagine now everyone in the group is next to you on this domain. Everyone in the Ringing Cedars community has gathered together to hold hands. We're going to hold hands. We're connected in a living grid all around the world. We're going to elevate ourselves. We're going to hold this image now for the earth by seeing it from a galactic perspective. So we're going to lift off together, holding hands with quite literally probably thousands and thousands and thousands of Ringing Cedars people all over the world. Breathe and imagine yourself lifting up. We're lifting up higher and higher, elevating ourselves. And as we lift up, holding each other's hands, we can see brilliant dwellings everywhere. Colorful, abundant, rich with energy and life. We're lifting higher and we're seeing the most pristine bodies of water, green, rich, beautiful hills and rocky mountains. Everything is restored to its original nature. Continue to breathe. We're lifting higher and higher. We're seeing continents totally intact, and there's an energy coming off this land that is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to observe. This living grid now is out into the ethers, out into space. And here we remain in space, holding ourselves together, a living grid. We're looking at the planet from this perspective in space, and we're seeing her entirely whole, entirely rejuvenated. Let yourself see the blue, rich color of the waters restored. The clear atmosphere and skies. She's shining, glowing so bright with life, with peace, with love. She is loved and adored by all of the beings that live upon her. Hold that image in your mind's eye now. Let yourself see it. What does a pristine planet Earth look like and feel like? And behold how incredibly beautiful she is. She's absolutely beautiful. We're going to take a few more moments here, feeling our loving connection to this planet, the most beautiful planet in the entire universe. We're going to breathe together, breathing with thousands of Ringing Cedars community members. We are committed to holding this image of planet Earth during these times. We're committed to holding this image in our mind, in our heart, for her and for everyone who has forgotten this original pristine relationship. We're committed to taking steps in our own unique ways to building and creating this, restoring this life as it once was. Before we head back to this earth, imagine your heart opening and we are beaming pure love towards her, all of us, thousands of us all over the world, hundreds of thousands of us all over the world, beaming purest love, letting her know we are with her with every step and every breath. We're going to keep this heart beam open. We're going to keep our hearts open. Continue to hold the hands of all these other community members. And with our breath, we're slowly going to move closer and closer to this radiant, beautiful planet of ours. Feel yourself moving closer and you're entering these layers of pristine air, pristine atmosphere. It's exhilarating to be on such a pure, loved, cherished, honored planet. Moving closer and closer, and we can see what looks like paradise. It's heaven. It looks like heaven from this perspective. You can see these beautiful continents just radiating green, beautiful life. Coming closer and closer, and you can see the dwellings, these beautiful, what looks like towns, communities, coming up in detail, and they're all so colorful. They all look so organically created, aligning with nature. And continue to breathe. We're moving closer and closer. And we can gradually see the country that we live in, the area that we live in, the community that we live in. And it just brings us to tears. It is so beautiful to see our life so whole, so regenerated, and so purified from this perspective. Let's take a big breath. We're returning our feet onto this earth of ours that we're co-creating with. It's not ours, it's been gifted to us as caretakers. We can feel this loving connection. Take it in, look around. This is the dwelling that you're co-creating with life. That's been gifted to you. Let's take one more breath before we come back. We can come back to this place at any time. All you need to do is close your eyes and breathe and come back to this memory, to this moment. And this living image will be restored. And the support of everyone will be there with you. The energy you're feeling in your body, let's take it and bring it into this dimension, this space. You're feeling this elation, this lightness, this nourishment, this support. You're feeling it in your body where you are now. You're feeling it in the room or the space that you're in right now. You're breathing, and you're breathing in this energy all around you. So it's filling in the room or the space that you're in. You're filling up the space around you with this incredible energy. So we literally are ambassadors for this pristine life. Everybody is, a lot of us have just forgotten. You're going to feel your body anchored to the whatever cushioning or ground that you are on right now. You're grounded. You can feel yourself connected to the earth. You can feel yourself rooting down into the ground that you're connected to. We're still connected to this collective Ringing Cedars group all over the world. Let's take a big breath all together. We have a brilliant extended soul family. We are ushering in this pristine world, and we're doing it together. Bring the hands together here. You're just going to stretch your fingers a little bit, stretch your palms. Take your palms together now and rub them. Get heat in your hands. Put as much heat as you can get here and take a big, big breath. And cup your palms over the eyes. Let your shoulders relax. Let your eyes soften here. And just soak up all the warmth from your palms. We're making an intention here. We're intending to begin seeing this possibility of a pristine planet everywhere. We're giving ourselves permission, giving our eyes permission, our perception permission to start seeing this everywhere, in ourselves, in other people, in the earth itself. Let's bring the palms down. Keep your eyes closed for a moment longer. I'm going to take that last breath together here. Let's take a few moments to ourselves. Just observe the sensations in your body. And then whenever you're ready, you can slowly start to move the toes and the feet. Once more, moving fingers and hands. Whenever you're ready, you can gradually open up your eyes. Whenever you're ready.